I have a story today about a horse. Anyone here like horses? Anyone? I liked horses when I was young. I rode horses quite a bit. So this is a story about a horse named Joey. Here's a picture of Joey. So Joey was a famous horse that did jumping. So he competed in different jumping exercises, obviously with a rider. And but then he had an accident, and he couldn't compete anymore. And so they felt like Joey had outused his usefulness, and he went from owner to owner. And eventually he got with someone that did not take very good care of him. And he actually almost died. There were some people who came to the place where he was living, and they actually thought he was dead. But then they noticed that he was breathing just a little bit. And so he was taken to a rescue ranch. And at the rescue ranch, they started feeding him better, and he started getting better. But then they realized that Joey was blind because of the malnourishment and the mistreatment that he had received. So think about what it would be like to be a blind horse. So I have a picture here well, here's the ranch. It was called Hope Rains. And that's the ranch that took Joey in. And then here is a picture of a child leading Joey. Now, do you think Joey had to really trust the person who was leading him? Because he can't see, he doesn't know where he's going. What about someone riding him? Then he has to completely trust the person that's riding him, right, and is holding the reins. And this made me think about in our lives, you know, sometimes we can't always see clearly what is happening in our life, but we need to give Jesus the reins of our life and allow him to lead and guide us, right? That requires a lot of faith and trust. Do you think that the more Joey trusted the rider, the more freedom he had to be able to go around the arena or run through the field? And probably he had a hard time running freely without the rider, right? Because he didn't know where he was going. He might run into the fence. And it's interesting because to think about, so people, remember when I said that he had an injury and he had outlived his usefulness? Well, at Hope Rains, the people used him to work with children who had been through difficult situations, and so he became a therapy horse to help children. And so God can do that in our lives if we will surrender and completely trust him and allow him to work in our lives and to give him the reins of our lives, just like Joey. So here's the book. I haven't read it yet, but it looks like a good story. So we can learn a lot from Joey and be used just like Joey was, even if sometimes we think we don't have as much to give, like Joey being blind. God can use us no matter what, if we give ourselves to him fully. Thank you. You can go back to your seats.